guys, Laura Gabriel here. I am so pregnant right now. I can't even hide it. I'm just gonna show you. There it is. Oh my gosh. It is Saturday. I'm here at my house just relaxing, and later I'm going to be packing for my trip to Florida. So I'm going to be uploading my very first video about the pregnancy in general coming up later today, at least I'm recording it today, all about traveling while pregnant as a woman. Wait, you can't really travel while pregnant as a man. I've traveled alone on the first trimester and I have tips for that, and now I'm traveling alone on the second trimester, so big trips with flights and stuff, so there's a lot to think about when you're pregnant and traveling alone. So stay tuned for that. I hope you'll watch it even if you're not pregnant. I think that it's good to get tips and share tips as women on safe traveling, so I hope to see you there. And I have a couple of announcements. The biggest one is that I get to announce the winner of our giveaway today. If you did the 5 love languages quiz, so that's my dog's ear. There we go. So the giveaway is so exciting. It's 2 shirts. So I'm giving the first pick to a Morning Miracles Challenge participant from August, and she's going to be able to pick between the 2 of these, but they are from the company Mirror Image Shirts. And yes, isn't it? Ember, my dog, is Vanna White today, and basically it's a beautiful design, but when you look in the mirror you can read it. So it says fearfully and wonderfully made, and it's such a soft cotton mirror image shirts. They're great. I found them on Instagram, and they have a beautiful selection on their website too, so check it out. So that's one of the shirts, and this is the other. So if you did the 5 love languages quiz with me on YouTube, I wanted to acknowledge you and thank you, so I picked a winner for that too. So stay tuned to the end to see who won. Eee! Okay, so my first, well, I guess that's my second announcement, is we're starting Armor of God. Yes, it's true. The Bible study by Priscilla Shirer. We have done it several times. You'll find old videos from it on this channel, but I wanted to do it again. I'm excited to be entering a new phase of life myself, and I always want to stay suited up with his armor. So if you've been going through some long battles in your life, or if you're about to enter into a new phase of life like me, then I think it's time for you to look at this. And even if it's not your first time doing it, I hope you'll join us. We have a private Facebook group for it, and so we'll be starting in September. Ember's like, I'm out. That is not the Bible study for me. Great book. I will put the link below to where you can purchase it, and I think with fast shipping from like Amazon, which is where I'll link, you can get it by the time that you start, if you're watching this video in time. So check that out. It's going to be great. And of course, I have the full-length videos from Priscilla Shirer to share with you. So yeah, it just makes the group really awesome. And we're going to do watch parties together this time. It's going to be different. It's going to be cool. And then the other thing I have to tell you is that also starting in September is the Morning Miracles 10-day challenge. This is the worksheet that takes you through a morning routine. And so if you haven't established a morning routine that puts God first, and you're kind of just going through your day where you barely feel prepared for anything, like beyond maybe even basic just taking your shower and eating, maybe you don't even have time for breakfast, like, I'm telling you, a strong morning routine is going to change your daily walk as a Christian. I think it's super important to prioritize God and put our time with God first so that He doesn't get steamrolled by everything else in our day. he really urges us to give him our first fruits. So I consider my morning time to be a sacred time where I get to spend time with the Lord. And I do that with prayers, and then I do some really cool things that train my mind and help me focus on spiritual things, and memorizing scripture. And those things are affirmations, visualizations, and I talk a lot about that in the group. And then I also exercise in the morning. I know, I do. It's been really important for me, especially being pregnant, to make sure my back isn't always in pain. I just started getting back pain, and I have some stretches and exercises that have been super helpful for that. And then, of course, I make time to read the Bible and write down some reflections. So if that sounds like the kind of morning routine you want to have in your life, then by golly, just go to ambitiouschristianwomen.org and you will find that we have a special private group just for this, where you can be put into an accountability group. And there's a little sign-up form that you have to do, and that's just to make sure that everyone's on the up and up, that you really understand what the challenge is, what it means to be a good accountability partner, and then you're in. So hurry though, because right now there's only 7 days left to get in for September, and I really hope that I get to be in it with you. I know that once baby comes, once I get a little bit closer to my due date, it may not be wise for me to try to manage the group. So we do have some awesome leaders who are stepping up to the plate, so you won't be totally alone at all for coming months, but I'd love to be able to do it with you. So I hope you can join me soon this month. Without any further ado, I'm going to now announce the winners for the Mirror Image shirts. And the woman who runs this company, her name is Allison Hubbs, and she has a really cool philosophy behind what she does. Here's what she says on her little card that comes with, it says, "Because you matter." And it says, "How do you feel when you look in the mirror? Do you love who you see? You should, because you matter. You are here for a reason, and you are fearfully and wonderfully made." So it's a reminder that you're valuable, not just for your own sake, but for the world. God put you in this world for a reason. And as I am pregnant right now, I reflect a lot on how God has a purpose for this child. It's amazing. And she really is fearfully and wonderfully made. Like, I'm in fear. Like, I do not understand what's happening to my body, but I understand that what God is doing is wonderful. So it's really cool. And you were formed in your mother's womb too, and God gave you a soul. You know, it's just an amazing process. So I'm excited to give away these shirts today. The winner for the Morning Miracles Challenge was, drumroll please, Danielle Curtin. So Danielle, you get first choice. You either get this tank, which is a size ladies medium. There it is for size. It's kind of nice with the racer back on the back, and then it says Mirror Image Shirts there. Dark gray, love this color so much. Or if you prefer, we have this large one, which is also, it's actually super soft, and it also has that back feature, the Mirror Image Shirts thing on the back. It says fearfully and wonderfully made, so they say the same thing, but you get first dibs. And thank you, Danielle, and to everyone who participated in Morning Miracles Challenge in August and stuck with their groups. You were awesome. You participated in the prompt questions that I give so that we can start meaningful conversations, and we want more women like you inside our Morning Miracles Challenge. So thank you and congratulations. And for our YouTube only winner, we have, oh, Ember wants to know. It's Speak Life Doula Catherine. So if that's you, Catherine, just write me an email. It's laura@ambitiouschristianwomen.org, so I can get your information to send you your shirt. And thank you for still watching. If you didn't win, if you weren't one of the two, I actually have a runner-up that I want to send you something small in the mail. So Jan's Inspiration PTS. I loved your comment and I loved your reflection, and I appreciate those kinds of comments very much. So thanks for taking the time to really show us your heart about it. Please also reach out to me on my email, laura@ambitiouschristianwomen.org, so I can send you a little something just as a thank you. And thank you all for commenting, thank you all for entering, and for taking the 5 love languages quiz. I hope that it was impactful for you, and I hope that we can do more things like this in the future. Thanks for being a subscriber of Ambitious Christian Women, and I will see you next time. Bye!